Good evening to the sir, and today I'm going to present about my final project, which is Leotrip. And Leotrip is an application that enable the user to add their favorite location that they willing to share and promote to others. So let's see the activity .java files which is I using for my application. So first of all, I want to explain about the splash activity which I use in my application. So the first one is splash activity. So these are the splash activity code which I used for my application. So, and here activity splash. So I'm using frame layout to 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 publish my picture about Leotrip here. So after the splash, I want to explain about the registration activity. For the registration and login, I'm using the Firebase. So Firebase database to for the activity and register login. So here I'm using the tool, actually the Firebase assistant, to develop my registration and login code for file. So after that, I have the reset activity to reset my password or the email. We have the button and everything to reset our password in case we forget it. So this is the reset layout which I used, and this is the registration layout. So the user need to input the email and username and password to register, and after register successfully, the user may log in using their email and password to enter the main page. So I want to explain about the main page, which is I'm using the fragment, which is home fragment, which is show all the location that user sent to the admin. So the admin will publish all the favorite location after he or she edit the location with details. So the admin publish on our application. So let's see the home page. So the home page will this is the home page. I'm using the scroll view, and this is the example of the picture or the photos edited by the admin and post on our application, publish on our application. So after that, I want to show about the update of the user the profile, which is name and email, able to change in case they need to change it. Okay, so here this is the layout which is enable the user to edit their name and email in case they really want to do. So it will update on the Firebase database. Okay, after that, the main activity. This is the main activity of my application, which is the layout, which is show or let the user update their favorite location. So this is the frame fragment which is appear first, then it let the user to read the terms and condition. So this is the terms and condition which is the user need to read and agree to the terms and condition. So this is the few two terms, which is the uploaded location will be verified by the admin, and after verified it will appear on the home. Irrelevant information and photos are strictly not allowed. So the user need to check the checkbox and add application, so it will navigate to the main function that I have in my final project. So it's just the frame layout, so to enable the user to verify the user whether he or she read the terms and condition, read the terms and condition. So this is my main activity. Okay, this is my main activity, which is enable the user to add their location. So I'm using our online database PHP to store their details and about the location. So I'm using this method for a few methods to store the database into the PHP admin. So let's see the activity layout. So this is the activity layout, which is let the user to send their detail about the location. So the user able to send their photos of the location and location name, latitude and longitude, city and state. So after that we have the custom list file, which is now in progress of my application, which is enable the user to add to update. So the user do not have any authorization to delete or update for now, as I mentioned in my proposal. So in future I will update enable the users update for their details, which is they already sent into the database. So it is currently in progress. So for now, and last but not least, I want to show you about the board fragment of my about my app, which is describe about my Leotrip application to the user. So it's just a frame layout which I edit and put into the fragment layout. So this is the splash screen. So we have the login screen here. So enable the user to log in. So this is the register. Let's say we have test.test at gmail.com, username test, password is okay, register. So the registration is successful, so we can log in to our test and insert our password. So login. Okay, this is the main page where I just mentioned just now. So here's the profile of the user in case they want to edit or update. So after that the main function that I mentioned just now on the here, the customer or sorry, the user need to read the terms and conditions, and they need to check the checkbox before they click the add location button. So this is the main function that I have. So capture and upload for the upload purpose, and now I have to add my location, which is Nasi Kandar Yasmin. So the longitude and latitude, let's say I put 3, and the longitude is 7.111. Okay, the city is Sintok, and the state is Kedah. So the user may save, and detail will store in the database. So the update function, which is not available for now, in future it will show the information sent successfully. So the information will reach to the admin, and the admin can see which is relevant or irrelevant. So the admin will edit and will publish on the home. So after that we have the about us, which is describe about the app, and we have the sign out function for the sign up purpose, and this is the home page which just now I mentioned. And for example, how the admin will publish. So just now for example we see the Balai Besar Kedah, so we just need to click the Balai Besar Kedah, so the details of the Balai Besar Kedah will appear on here. So this is actually edited and created by the admin and published into the Leotrip application. So it make the user to make the user easier to compare the places which is uploaded by the published by the admin. So we here can see the rating and about details and the info about the Balai Besar Kedah. So that's all about my application. So here you can sign out. Okay, so in case I forget my password, so here we can click the forget password, and we just need to input our email .com, reset. So the instruction already sent to my Gmail. So here is it. So from here, by clicking the link given by the Leotrip, so we can input our new password, for example. Okay, done. The password is updated. So now we can view it. So successfully login. Okay, so now I'm going to show you about my database. So my database name is Leotrip location. So I'm using table location name, and here is the data. which I added in my mobile app, which is Nasikanda Yasmin, and its latitude and Sito. So in my Leotrip admin site, also we can view the detail of the location which the user insert. So, and the user also the admin also can delete and update and add new data. So for the delete, you just need to click delete button to execute the delete operation. So for the add update, you just need to update something like Sintok to Changlo. Just need to submit and success. So it's changed now. Other than that, the admin also can add the new location, which is ID is 41, location name is Tasik, Bogor, city, Pulau Pinang. Success, and it will appear on the table here. So that's all about my Leotrip admin site.